Like mentioned before we start the video, go check out the Boneyard Supply Company. Link's going to be down in the description below. You guys have been seriously making so many orders, it's been hard for me to keep up. I'm really appreciative of that. We're gonna be adding more products here to the website pretty soon. And if I had to give one little tiny spoiler, boys. Okay, I'm done with the yapping, let's get to it. What in the French toast is going on, fellas? In today's video, I'm going to be explaining everything I've done with the interior cockpit of my Toyota Tacoma Tracy. You guys over on Instagram have been asking me non-stop, what is the setup? What am I using for this? What am I using for that? And looking back at my build walk around, I wasn't too thorough with what I have going on in the inside. We're going to go through everything I have in my interior cockpit. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of links down below so you guys can also get what I have. Let's get to it. First off, before we get into the interior, I've been getting so many questions on these two things. Number one, where did I get my mirrors? These are OEM 1995, 1996 Toyota Tacoma Limited chrome mirrors. They're completely factory and they're sexy looking. And then to top it off, I got the 95 through 97 chrome mirrors as well. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I spend a tremendous amount of time in the cockpit when I'm doing road trips, when I'm daily driving this thing, or when I'm just doing an all-out camping trip. Everything I have in my cockpit is kind of a tested and proven design of what I had in the 4Runner Lucy. So some of this might look familiar, some of it might look new. We're gonna start off right in the middle. We have the Garmin DriveSmart 65. We've got a magnet phone mount. We've got the Baofeng radio. We've got the Tech Customs Molly dash panel. We have the Kenwood Acceleron KX305. And then we got the S-Pod Bantam system. Over in my direct eyesight, we have the Scan Gauge 2. For my sound system, we have a bad to the bone multi-manufactured setup. And yes, my clock still works. The hardest thing you can miss in this truck is the 2006 Toyota Tundra Limited steering wheel with functional buttons. To start it off with illumination, we have a bunch of upgraded lights. All my dash lights are going to be halogen 194 bulbs that are amber. Up high with these little johns, we also have upgraded halogen bulbs. And this, I'm pretty sure is just stock. As for the windshield tint, we have the Rhino Phantom series, which is some of the most advanced window tint you can purchase. I have 5% in the back windows, I got 5% in the rear back windows, I got 20% up here, and I have a 50% windshield fully done. Fellas, let me tell you, you cannot catch me dead without window tint. For the rear locker, you can see that it already turns on, and that's because I have the gray wire mod. With my Scan Gauge 2, this is my Lord Savior, my saving grace. I track things from intake air temps to coolant temperatures to fuel economy and voltage. It can tell you a whole lot more stuff, but those are my daily metrics that I use. You can see that right now I'm riding at 13.7 volts, which is a little low. We're riding at an 85 Fahrenheit intake temp. We're sitting right at 185 where we like it. And for the average, this goes for fuel economy. Typically, I'm staying around 19 to 21 mpg wherever I go, unless I'm doing above 75. And to all the haters out there, yes, I really do get 19 plus mpgs almost every single tank. This Scan Gauge 2 is a total must-have in my opinion. I've almost been in trouble a couple times losing voltage, and it's really nice to see your intake air temps out on the trail. The slower you're going, usually when it's hot out, the higher the intake temps get, which means your coolant temp can also rise quickly. For the phone magnet, this is just a random Amazon high strength magnet. It's totally awesome, and it's in the perfect spot for the Toyota Tacomas, matched with my Smart Drive 65. It surprisingly does a really good job. It's got 4 magnets inside of it, and it doesn't really move too often. For the Tech Customs dash mount, I really only have it for my Baofeng, which is a really awesome tool to have whenever I'm off-roading or doing road trips with the buddies. I can't really remember exactly which model this is, but it's the one with the USB-C. I'm used to the classic UV5R, and you have to charge your battery all the time. If I kill this thing, I can just recharge it with the USB-C. You can see it has a lot of options for mounting. I just don't have anything utilized quite yet, but I do have some things that I want to get done. As for my stereo system, we've got the Kenwood KDC X305. This is the Acceleron Competition single deck unit. This thing is bad to the freaking bone, boys. Let me tell you what. It may be a single den, but it packs a huge punch. I think it's got like a 50 watt internal amp, although I do have everything powered by an amplifier. From a stock setup, this is a great option. Nothing too much to talk about it. I have everything orange, so it's less fatiguing at night when I'm doing long drives. It's really easy to get to your system. So we got the sub settings. We have a whole lot of stuff that we can play with and adjust. And I have everything fully customized in here. You guys know how much I love my S-Pod Bantam system. And you've seen it a couple times now. Right now, I don't have anything hooked up to it. Although you can see I used to have a whole lot of options. The cool thing about this, everything is touchscreen. You can have strobe features. And it even shows you your battery. It also has an internal temp sensor for when it gets too hot. I've never even had that issue before. You can hook it up to Bluetooth, and it has a lot of features on it. It's a really awesome system. I prefer this over the Amazon Switch system or even the Switch Pros just based on how simple the setup is. It has one single control unit as the brain, and it has an Ethernet cable going to this, and it's fully wired. Next to that, I just have some simple high power USBs. Call me a boomer, but I like the USB 3.0, not the USB-C. Since my last walk around video, you guys might be noticing something pretty quickly. This is not the subwoofer I had at the time. This is the Alpine Type R shallow mount sub with its factory box. Guys, this thing is freaking mean for its size. I have 600 watts RMS going to it, and it sounds killer. Doesn't even bottom out or nothing. Beside that, I have all my air down and air up equipment. And underneath, I have my UTV Stereo 1800. It's a 5-channel system. And I have it powering my tweeters, my mids, and I have the deck powering the rear speakers. For the speakers, I'm running all the Focal Flax Series 6.5 inch speakers. The rears are coaxial, the fronts are components. And in the front, I have kind of a goofy setup. My tweeters are Alpine Type R. I have approximately 130 watts going to each speaker, other than the rears, of course. And it sounds crystal clear, boy. Behind the seat, I have the One Tigris Molly seat panel. And I've had this in previous cars like Lucy. I like it a lot. I just have some radios, I have some hand tools down here, and I have some paracord along with a couple of seals with the code reader back here. Nothing too crazy. I also have this truck fully sound treated. On every panel of this truck, ceiling, floor, doors, back, front, rear, I got everything with a layer of kill mat. On top of the kill mat, I have a layer of closed cell foam to help with acoustics and to also help decrease road noise. So yes, the door panels have kill mat along with closed cell foam. Listen to this. If you know, you know. For the main event, we have the #1 question I get asked day by day. What do I have going on for my navigation? I've had this setup in 3 vehicles in 7 years with the same GPS unit. This mean little Johansson is the Garmin Drive Smart 65. It's pretty smart. It's got a big old screen. It's got built-in Wi-Fi for its own software updates. And it also has an internal battery, which I need to replace mine. Right now it's powered via cigarette and it's consistently plugged in. You can see it's really hard to see my wire. And that's because I had made my own cigarette lighter in the dash. I am so OCD with my wire routing, I figured this was going to be the best way. So what I did is I used a right angle drill and I drilled into my dash and I installed a cigarette lighter. From then on, I installed my RAM mount. I have a small intermediate section and I have a 1-inch ball to Garmin adapter kit. It's out of sight, out of mind, looks really clean, and I never have to think about it. I'm gonna show you guys a couple features of why I love this thing so much. Okay, Garmin, traffic. The voice command on this thing is awesome and the traffic is really accurate. Go home. If I want to go to a campsite that I saved, all I do is, okay, Garmin, saved places, view list, and bam, I have all my sections that I've saved. The coolest feature about this Garmin Drive Smart 65 is it's tracked via satellite. So that means I have really accurate elevation and I have a trip, I have my distance, the arrival time, but one of the most resourceful things this thing has to offer is satellite speed. Because I have bigger tires, my speedo isn't all that accurate. So I rely on this solely as my speed. and it's accurate to the exact mile. You've got cities up ahead, you've got your traffic, you've got weather, it'll tell you how hot it is, it tells you a whole lot of stuff. Stop that, you can see what direction you're going, you can tell it to take you home. It's got a list of national parks, you can type in specific coordinates, it'll tell you nearest fuel prices. Look at this. Pretty cool, huh? It tracks everywhere you've been. If you guys rely on Google Maps, stop. This thing will save so much headache. It's actually accurate, and it's telling you to take a left before you've already passed the left turn. Something I cannot stand about Google Maps or Apple Maps is by the time you're ready to turn, you've already passed the place because your icon is slowly moving. This is accurate time. An awesome feature I love about this unit is that it does have an app, and you can type in whatever you want address-wise, and it connects this via Bluetooth. For example, if I type in Boise, Idaho, it'll pop up on my phone, I hit Boise, and it automatically converts it to this, and I'm smooth sailing. This thing really does pack a huge punch, and I could talk this thing about hours. I cannot recommend it more enough. Well guys, that's where I'm going to call it quits for the night. It's not a really intricate setup, but you guys ask me all the time on Instagram and even on the comments down here. So I figured, what the heck, I'll just make a YouTube video and I'll make it easy for you guys to purchase all this stuff. Well boys, I'm getting ready to end out this video. If you guys liked it, that's my interior cabin setup. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Anything you can do, I really appreciate it. It's free and it helps me being as consistent as I can with the videos. If there's a specific section you want me to go over in detail, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video of that as well. Don't forget to check out the Boneyard Supply Company. We'll see you on the next video, boys. Peace out.